Hey again, everybody. It is Perfect Storm Trading here with the video for Tuesday, April 19th, 2022. Yesterday, I gave you some key price levels along with our timing windows, and I want to show you how those levels played out. Our point of origin was the high. I believe I came on and recorded somewhere around uh, 8:30 or so, somewhere in that area, around 8:30 a.m. in here. We had gotten this high and this low we're in, and we were trading inside that range at the time. So I used this high as the point of origin with my math from the Perfect Storm book, and I was able to generate price lines above and below the price action. So I placed four lines of above my point of origin and four lines below my point of origin. And two of those lines were pretty tight together, around 3 points or so apart. So I just popped red rectangles in there and I used that as a zone of activity. So you can see what happened after the open. We zipped right up. We went through that first zone and then we got up into that little area of confluence, and that set up a short trade. And that came back to our point of origin. So that was a pretty nice move. In that box areas around the 44.02, that came and traded back to the 43.82 level and below that even. At that point, we started back up again. I was looking for more downside early. I was looking for a low in this big timing window. Instead, it became a high, but it gave us a great short opportunity because what happened, it came in, it retested the earlier high from 948. It slightly broke that high. It did not breach the high area of that range and then gave us a sell signal, and that carried on for a real nice trade for a few hours. So what happened then, we got back down to our point of origin. We traded through that. We got a little reaction back up to that point. Couldn't quite touch it, which is a good indication for more downside as it reversed here. Came back down and then settled in on the second point, or actually the first given point. So that would have been the first support zone off the point of origin. And at that particular point, you had an opportunity to take a long there, since that is a key level. And that ran right up to the point of origin, got a little correction that broke through again. Once that little high was taken out and that point of origin was breached, you're going to at least go up to point 1. We went back to point 2 there. And then we kind of bounced around, and had you liked, when we got into the next timing window, you could have shorted out of that zone again. You bounced around a bit. Then inside that window, we actually made a new high just before we got into that window. We got a retest inside that window, but then we shorted and traded down into this window here, which got us right back into our point of origin, and that gave us a new low in that window. Wasn't quite the low of the day. That was exceeded here by a couple ticks, but we did get a new low from the prior range in the A2 window. So that gives us another successful window. So there you have, using the perfect storm math, you can get these price levels, and then you can work these in tandem with the timing tools. Now when I do the videos, I don't talk about price too much because I'm not going to give too much stuff away on the video. We usually just talk about the time aspect only. But anybody that has the storm tools, I recommend you go back and review the math chapters, figure out how to do this, utilize this for yourself, and take a look at what other time points from the other tools came in as we were hitting these key zones that we're able to predict with our market math, because you will find that you had some really nice triggers and trades coming into play once again. So thanks for watching. We'll be back with another video later in the week, and we'll see you guys then.